flow. We'll show you what we've come to know on board while sailing wisdom.
Good morning, everyone. It's a gorgeous day, super calm. There's a little gentle breeze blowing, and the breeze is gonna go building today. So we're gonna get out of here while the current's gonna be taking us out of the anchorage, get us out to the inlet, and then we're gonna turn, and hopefully, fingers crossed, when we get there, the wind will start and it'll blow us up the channel against the current. We're making our way from Beaufort all the way up to Oriental. So it's a 21-mile sail. So it'd be nice to have the current in our favor, and the current will switch in about 2 hours.
Playing our favorite song. Turn it up, windows down, we sing along. The summer night has just begun. The moon is bright, let's have some fun. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. Calling sick in the morning, baby, don't leave. Don't need to know we're out here wild and free.
There's a tournament happening this weekend, and there's a bunch of big boats. Apparently the purse is $4 million. I mean, this is like so many immaculately kept boats. It's really cool to see people's different passions. Like, we love sailing, we love going and traveling and crossing oceans and all that kind of stuff. These guys love fishing, and they love fishing in style. So they got gorgeous boats and amazing gear on these gorgeous boats. All right, we are going 3 knots against the current with no motor. We got this awesome breeze blowing in. It was a little tricky getting out because, you know, wind over tide and very, very narrow tacking areas, but we were able to do it. We just needed like a little bit of power to get us through the tacks, but we were able to sail out, and now we're sailing up with no engine at all, and it's just awesome. I'm so excited. So when we left Oriental the last time we were there, you know, 4 or 5 years ago, somewhere around there, we had a great sail down to Morehead City where we anchored, and then the Bogue Sound was awesome, and we went to Swansboro, and like, it was just the beginning of our ICW adventures. So it's just so awesome to be returning and like on the same boat, but the boat is so different now. Like, we've done so many changes to it through the years while we've been out in the ocean, and also hopefully they might have a barber there and I can get a haircut, because this is it's a bit too much. Go to the right. Man, everything is relative. I thought that was a super tight and narrow pass, and it was a good bit of space. That guy, he's pretty much the width of the pass. Like, there was no wiggle room. Charlie, shush, Jesus. Maddie and I are currently working on getting our U.S. Coast Guard captain's licenses, and we're going through the courses, and it's just so awesome to see everything that we're learning applied and in real life. So going through that really narrow bridge pass, it's a railway bridge that's normally open, followed by a fixed bridge immediately after. We had a northbound tug, a southbound tug, we were a sailing vessel, tons of little tiny powerboats who sadly didn't know what the heck was going on. And everything worked out beautifully. There was strong current, wind, like all these different factors. And all of us know what we're supposed to be doing, how it's supposed to work, who gets to go where, when we go, and just everything. And there was good communication. And it went seamlessly. It was flawless. No one got hit, nothing bad happened, and everyone got through that tiny little narrow bridge pass. So it's really awesome to not only be learning it and taking the courses and learning all this material, but also to see it actually be applied. Because when we're taking the classes, it's like, oh, these nav lights mean this. It's like, oh yeah, we saw that in this area and this is what they were doing. And it's just so cool to, I guess, to bring the classroom to life is what I'm trying to say.
It may seem kind of silly that we're so excited to see Oriental, but it was just a really special stop for us on the way down. I know we've talked about it a lot, but it's going to be a super nice change from the hustle and bustle and extreme tourism of Beaufort. We kind of hit Beaufort right at the beginning of its tourist season, and there were a lot of people. It was kind of hard to just peacefully walk down the street with the birds without being kind of accosted a little bit, and I certainly don't blame people for that, but it'll be nice to get back to kind of a quiet town, and we know that we've got a lot of friends there that we're very excited to see, and we're really excited to see you guys, because there are about 8 YouTube followers that we're gonna be meeting up with there, and it's just gonna be really fun.
So what Maddie just did is called putting a twist in the main. And you do it when you're going dead downwind, especially in a tight area like this. You can't really pick a tack and like run on that one jibe. It's gonna be coming from side to side, and then the wind hits trees and buildings, and it gets really squirrely, and like for a moment it's on this side, then it's on that side, and the boom's just flopping around. It's really dangerous and hard for the boat too. So what you do is you lower the main, you put in the first reef, and then you hoist the halyard back nice and tight, but do nothing with the reef lines. So the clue is just way too big and baggy. And then the leech just twists and just folds to the side and lays against your rigging. And if it's on one side or the other, the sail just flops from one side to the other, and your main sheet is nice and tight. So your boom is centerline, and the bottom of your sail is completely worthless, but instantly it just turns. And it's this big sail all the way up that just lays flat against your rigging and just carries you downwind. So it's a little bit of a cheater trick to make it work. Otherwise you'd have to do, Charlie, come on. Otherwise you'd have to do a preventer and all this stuff. And then you turn just a little bit. Charles, be quiet. Come on, there you go. Otherwise you have to set up a preventer and all this rig. And then when the wind shifts for a moment in a couple seconds, you have to switch it to the other side. And you're just constantly doing all that work. So this is just a cheater trick that's really easy and effective, just not very pretty.
We're picking up anchor here in Oriental. It's hard to leave.
All right, we're aground. I got the anchor up, but we gotta get out of here. Maddie's volunteered herself to get completely soaked in the rain. I might take her up on that one. Why yes, I am bleeding.
Thanks for watching this episode of Sailing Wisdom. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next Rigging Doctor episode. And if you're interested in even more Rigging Doctor awesomeness, consider becoming a patron to see all of our extras. Can't wait to see you next time as you join us out here on the high seas.